Oh my god, these boxes.
Oh no!
I was like, wait, what's wrong?
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie doodles.
I just didn't know I didn't take that down. Whoopsies. But hello, everyone. Welcome to another Poor Choices. And let's just say I'm not going to be making any poor choices tonight. I don't think.
No,
I don't
I
think.
just have
I won't be drinking.
I grabbed another. It's a cider for House of the Dragon, and it's pomegranate dragon fruit, and it's actually pretty good. That's all I got.
Ooh, very nice. I know you've been watching House of the Dragon, so it seems very like a good idea.
It's really good.
Like a good idea.
I've got like 400 bottles of wine to drink. Thank you, Tara Crystal. I've managed to find spots for most of them. But we'll have to put them away.
You're gonna have all the alcohol you need for the rest of the year.
It
sounds like.
I texted Duke because I was unboxing them on stream, so I had them all on my desk. I sent you the same picture, and I said after I unboxed, I was like, I don't have any more room. I sent Duke the picture, and I was like, well, we don't need to go to the liquor store for a while.
We're set. Like I have no more room to put the alcohol where I normally put the alcohol. So
yeah, my alcohol is I'm good. I'm capped for at least 3 weeks.
Dang. What is happening in the chat? Why are y'all talking about MILFs? Oh, because Stifler's mom is a MILF. Okay, got it.
Stifler's mom.
Before we start, Cajun Corey. For $5 says, why was 69 afraid of 7? Because they had a fight in 71. Oh, I said 7. Oh my god.
It's all right.
I feel very special. Fine. That was kind of funny.
It's fine. You had it and then you lost
I'm not a
it.
comedian. Let me do this again.
Try it again.
Because they had a fight at 71.
Yay!
There you go.
71.
Laugh track. Insert laugh track. Insert laugh track. Thank you.
Track here.
Yeah, I know I'm having some bad internet. I see the little teeny tiny bar, which is very sad because
oh yeah, I was wondering if that was me or you. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to stream today because the hurricane in Houston, which is a bazillion miles that direction, for some reason, it flooded, and for some reason the entire state of Texas is all on the same Spectrum internet connection for some dumb reason, and so they went out. So everybody
go down or something. Yeah. I've had extreme rainfall all day, so I'm not surprised I have crappy internet. The Hurricane Beryl is the name.
Yeah, Beryl.
Finally, the rains hit us. And I feel like we're the plains of Africa. Except, we're in Canada. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm sorry, Cajun Corey. I ruined that joke, but
I know she butchered it.
Whoopsies. Okay. My bad.
I get to be the clear
and
one for once.
I know. I'm so jelly. I'm pixelated. Sneaky Singy, thank you for the 5 gifted Poor Choices memberships. We love seeing the green in the chat. So cheers. Thank you so much. Make sure if you got a membership that you say thank you to Sneaky. I'm green. I'm a real boy. Wait, but why are you green?
Membership. You got a membership.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get there, I swear. I actually got Mr. Porkchop. No. Mr. Porkchop recommended this thing called Lion's Mane Real Mushrooms. Yeah, you won't be able to read it because I'm pixelated.
It's good for your brain.
It's a mushroom. extract powder. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm reading the French side. À base d'extrait de champignons organique. I don't know what that means in English. Oh, made with organic mushroom extracts. So
I would say organic.
it hasn't.
Organic.
It hasn't hit yet. Clearly, obviously. So I need to eat more of these, but that'll be a tomorrow problem. So thank you. Also, Psychotic Mongoose has just gifted 5 Poor Choices members out of 10 today. And again, thank you, Psychotic Mongoose. And make sure you say thank you to him if you got a membership.
Mongoose, did you get one? Let's see. Let me look. Eldridge got one. Let's see. Jay got one. Corey got one. Corey, how dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Nope, he did not give himself one. Wow.
I think he was already a member because I saw his name earlier.
Oh,
but that was green. And
that would make sense.
Psychotic Mongoose, I still feel regret on banning him from my chat with my butt. That was a new story.
What?
Yeah, that happened. I put my phone in my bottom pocket and it apparently banned him. And I was just like, why is that? Oh, no. So I had to immediately go in the back end and unban him. I felt bad. Shush, you hurts. The mushrooms have a lot of blonde to remove. I actually have been invaded with the woke virus. My hair is blue. And you guys need to revere me because I'm a woman, obviously. I'm taking blue hair back slowly. Or trying to. I was trying to.
You remember when
it's not going to work, I don't think.
Had blue hair, you were old. Remember that? Like that saying is like, oh, they're old blue-haired ladies.
Old?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it was a saying that described old people, old women, old blue hair, and I never understood it because I was like,
I heard this before.
I know old women and they don't have blue hair, and I'm confused. So I don't understand where the saying comes from, but that was a saying. Like that was a
maybe it's like a 90s thing. Maybe. I don't know, chat. Maybe. Anyone know any old blue-haired people back in the day? Hi, Carmen. What's up?
Hi, Carmen.
Nice to see you here. And Cajun Koi for another $5 says, I went to the store to pick up 8 cans of Sprite, but when I got home, I realized I only picked 7 up.
Wow.
I laughed. I did better that time, I think. Oh gosh. Cheers. Thank you so much, Cajun Corey. All right. So actually they would get there and have blue tint in it. Oh, here. Bruce says they would have blue tint in it. So it's not blue.
Yeah. But did that counteract the gray? Did I miss a memo? I'm so confused.
Maybe. It's the rinse you put in their hair. Because their hair looks blue in the light. I mean, my hair kind of looks blue in the light back when it was black. I had like a blue-black look. But
Pocahontas hair.
I haven't seen that in a while. Huh?
I said Pocahontas hair.
Yes.
Pocahontas hair.
It was either that or dark brown. Like it decides on the day. So, anywho, who's a fan of Stifler's mom here?
Stifler's mom is gonna go on. That's not the song, but I think she's hilarious. I can't think of her name now. You look like the 4th of July.
Jennifer Coolidge.
There it is. You make me want a hot dog real bad.
Oh my god! So I actually started watching White Lotus, and she's in it, and she is amazing. So a high recommendation if you have Max, which I know you do since you're watching House of the Dragon. So you should watch it.
Oh, no, I do not. I'm not sailing the high seas on that one. But I'll look up White Lotus.
Well, you can sail the high seas with White Lotus then.
Yes. I don't even know what that is.
But big recommendation. Season 1 has everyone's favorite booby girl. What's her name again?
Sydney Sweeney?
Oh, yes, Sydney Sweeney. She's in season 1. And then season 2 has I'm really bad with names. Oh my god. But he's very handsome. Sorry, Mark. IMDb, White Lotus. I'm gonna look it up right now because he's very handsome. God dang it, I can't remember for the life of me the name of them. Okay, so they have Cameron Sullivan. He was in also Aubrey Plaza's in it as well. If you're into that. Hi, Max. Did we summon an MV penis? Did someone
Yeah,
say
we're talking about
boobs?
Sydney Sweeney.
Yes.
She's everybody's favorite movie girl.
Yes. So Cameron Sullivan, what was he in? He was
have no idea.
in
Let's
The Gentleman. He's like the poster guy for The Gentleman. Very handsome. And he was
Cool.
also in the Divergent series. If you watch that. So anyways, eye candy. I'm sorry. We got Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom.
So American Pie legend. She got it on a lot. She bedded 200 men after the iconic role.
Oh, Theo James is the actor. Okay, I was like, what? Cameron Sullivan? I've never heard of this guy. Theo. Oh yeah. Theo
that's
James
the character's name.
Yeah, Theo James is easy on the eyes for sure. Yeah. Anyway,
even with the pixels, you can tell what my face looks like. I think.
So confused. I was like, "Who is Cameron Sullivan?"
My bad. Sorry. That's I don't know how to use IMDb. Okay, the blonde's still my hair. The mushrooms haven't kicked in. It's fine. It's fine.
I got to restock on my mushrooms. I haven't taken them in forever. I am so bad. Anyway, continue.
I want it to hit me hard. The mushrooms, I mean, okay? It hasn't yet. So Jennifer Coolidge played Stifler's mom, and American Pie became one of the film's hottest sex symbols in the raunchy 1999 comedy and got tons of attention afterwards. Fair. I think it's fair. So she got so much sexual action after playing Stifler's mom in American Pie. She reportedly slept with 200 people after playing the iconic MILF role in the 1999 film. Jennifer, 62, confessed to her raunchy antics and said there were so many benefits for doing that movie. Do you think it's like what are your thoughts on the situation, Tugs?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I don't know if anybody has seen that movie. I think I watched American Pie for the life of me. Like, I know the jokes, so I must have seen it. But the Jennifer Coolidge we know now with like the face and the puppy and the surgery is not the Jennifer Coolidge that was in American Pie. I mean, she had a little bit of filler and stuff, but it's not like it is now. And to be honest with you, I was like, that's not her. I had to look it up because I was like, she's not in that movie. And then no, sure shit, she is in that movie. She's hot.
Yep. She is very hot.
Holocron says I missed out. I mean, this is very 90s independent woman. You know, I'm gonna sleep around and do whatever. But hey, and I don't know that she. I don't want to say this in a mean way, but she may not have had as many guys beforehand, and then all of a sudden, you know, MILFs are a thing, which everybody loves them. A good MILF, especially in the 90s, that was a thing. I don't know.
Look at
and
that.
She's finally getting at attention. I know. I was like, that's not her, and it is so very her, and she's beautiful.
Like, chat, smash or pass Stifler's mom at this point. Oh, that's not the picture I wanted.
Do I agree with it? And do I find it gross? Yes. Do I think that she should be thanking the stars that she's not ending up or didn't end up like Pam Anderson with a bunch of diseases? Also, yes.
It kind of looks like Pam Anderson, like quick look in this moment. Just like
they could be quickly look.
Yeah. But
yeah, no, she was quite a spitfire, and I just love her. I think she's hilarious, and she makes me laugh.
She's a great actress. I quite enjoy her. And if you watch White Lotus, you'll love who she is. She's perfect.
I think everybody after that movie got laid 200 times.
Okay,
especially,
look, we got
Sean William Scott. Sean William Scott.
Oh my god. Yeah. Again, at that time when I was a child, I guess. Like, he's so cute. Oh my god.
Movies we should not be watching.
No, I didn't watch that movie, but I watched a lot of other movies he was in that was a bit more Not completely PG, but more PG.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a few.
He's no Paul Walker, but he's cute too.
No, yeah. Paul Walker, the first
Sorry,
Fast and
Paul
Furious
Walker.
movie. Oh
Oh.
my God, his eyes.
If we could trade somebody for Paul Walker, that'd be cool. I would like him back.
Can
Thank
we
you
send
so much.
Biden, please?
Can we summon that one back from the dead? Thanks.
I'll even switch Trudeau as well. 2 for 1.
There you go. There you
Deserved.
go.
So she told Variety, I got a lot of play at being a MILF and I got a lot of sexual action from American Pie. I mean, there would be like 200 people that I would never have slept with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that quote takes her out of context at the title of the article. It's more salacious. I don't know if she actually slept with 200 people.
Well, the way the quote sounds is like that's 200 people I never would have slept with if I wasn't famous, and so now I am famous. That's the way I took it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
It
that's
almost
an
feels like a
OnlyFans photo I
throwaway
never would have
line.
taken if I didn't have an OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Oh, God. However, in 2022, she did set the record straight during her conversation with Ariana Grande for Entertainment Weekly. Jennifer said, I did say that jokingly, and God, you really can't make jokes in our town because I did make up the terrible mistake of saying, thank God for that movie. I got to sleep with 200 men or whatever. And look, I would love to say that was true, but I mean, that was sort of an exaggeration.
Oh.
There we go. I had a feeling with the full quote that it would feel that way. Though she did not confirm that her iconic role impacted her dating life, she added it did sort of open up to the world to a much broader group of handsome men and younger men. And I do think that there's a lot of men who would love to, bet a cougar or a MILF.
Men love, listen, I don't care what the red pill people say. Men love a good older woman.
There was a bar in Toronto. Oh shoot, it's something like Croc that MILFs would always be at. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's still open, which is the problem, but I have a general idea of where it is, and everyone knew that's where you went to find the MILFs.
Yeah.
Or the cougars, as we like to call them. Okay, here we are, Queen Street.
At my age, they're gilfs, not milfs.
Oh God.
See, I've mainly dated over women.
Hey,
I'm
okay,
7
Max.
years older than Duke. I'm 7 years older.
Max, how much older? How much older? Probing.
Max is gonna be like Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh my God, if you dated Jennifer Coolidge.
He's in California. You never know.
You never know. You really never know. Okay, I'm lost on this map. Okay, John Street.
MILFs at the Drunken Clam.
Oh yeah, the club's gone. I don't see it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
No MILF bar for you. Not in Toronto.
I think that we should open one anyway. That's not necessarily a MILF bar, but the MILFs can come and hang out. But we close by like 10 at the latest. Okay.
I would love that.
The music is at a respectable volume where we don't have to yell at each other. The drinks are good. Happy hour lasts longer than just 2 hours, and you're home by 9.
Yeah. So clubs should have two sets of times. There's the older crowd time, which is earlier, and then the young people time. And honestly, you'll make a killing.
We would make so much money.
And yes, the volume has to be a lot. I don't want to yell to talk to you.
That's my biggest problem with bars nowadays.
Mm-hmm,
Why? Mm-hmm. Just turn it down. You're not even a nightclub, you're a bar. Stop. And nightclubs, like, ugh, I'm too old for nightclubs. I'm so old. Where's my blue dye?
You just want to have blue hair.
Yeah, I do.
Her famous character seduced her son's teenage friend, Paul S. Brake Finch, who was played by Eddie K. Thomas. Following the movie's huge success, the actress reprised her role in the sequel, American Pie 2. She also jumped into the part again when producers decided to make 2 more follow-ups, the American Pie Wedding and American Pie Reunion. Jennifer went on to find further fame in some legendary roles in titles such as Legally Blonde, which I love, The Bend, and Snap.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
Yes. Iconic lines. I love it. A Cinderella story and iconic sitcom Friends. What role did she play in Friends?
I feel like I should know this. I loved A Cinderella Story, by the way. If you've not seen A Cinderella Story with
Long
Hilary
time
Duff,
ago. Oh my
long
god,
time
I
ago.
love Hilary Duff. I had like anytime I drove in the car, I would sing this to wake up, and it was let me get the title. I need to get this right. I don't want to butcher it. It was from the Hilary Duff Lizzie McGuire movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Oh yes.
called I'm what dreams are made of. Hey now, hey now.
Okay,
Do,
it's the one.
do.
Wait, I'm so confused. Amanda Buffamontesi, played by Jennifer Coolidge, is the archetypal version of your most annoying friends who lived abroad for a while and came back with a fake accent. It's the one where Ross gets his tan. Why can't I remember her?
There's too
Probably
many
because
episodes.
I was too busy laughing
She
at
was
his
younger
tan.
back then. She's younger back then. I'm just gonna chalk
it was
it up to
season
that.
10, yeah, so like early 2000s, 2002 or something, I think. So younger-ish.
Yeah. All I can think about is
Monica
that
and
Hilary
Phoebe have
Duff
their own
song
debacle
now.
deal with the return of an old building mate, Amanda Buffamontesi, played by Jennifer Coolidge, is the archetypal version of your most annoying friend who lived abroad for a while and came back with an outsized sense of self-importance and a questionable accent. I remember.
Now you remember it?
Oh my gosh, should I not say that?
I will say the British accent does like rub off on you really easily. Like you'll start talking like them just because it's so strong. That and the Southern accent. I find those
I
are
pick up the Southern accent real easy. I also pick up because my biological mom's side of the family is from Rhode Island, so I can pick up that New England accent real quick too. It just rolls right off the tongue. If I hear it, I'm like, oh crap, here we go.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
The star has since confessed that before landing her spot on American Pie, she struggled for decades in the industry and she felt like she had nothing to lose anymore. She admitted, 10 years of my life of auditioning, none of it added up to a job. The fear is gone when you're so used to losing. There's some freedom in that. So maybe she kind of felt like she wasn't picked before until she was. So, here we go. In recent years, Jennifer has starred in HBO's White Lotus as Tanya, but revealed she almost turned down the role. She confirmed it was because she didn't like how she looked after putting on weight during lockdown. I think she looks good.
Well, she's such a unique looking person. Yeah. Well, she's unique anyway. She's tall. She's built really widely. Like she just is. She's like a linebacker, but a female. Like she's a woman. She's not not a woman or anything like that. So I can see where she probably had trouble just in general finding roles because she's so tall and she's so built. She's built like this. So
and she doesn't look like a typical actress in Hollywood.
No.
Which I think is a good thing for her. It helped her with these types of roles. And I mean,
anyway.
Okay. We got Boga Slawa for $5 says the first woman I was with, oh my God, was 35. I 19. I admits amidst the seduction of a sexy new woman, though she is being coy and hasn't revealed her age to me yet. Oh my goodness. Is she like 60? You never know.
19. Is that even that's borderline?
Years old.
Could be your mom.
Well, yeah. Not the baby shower I went to, there were a couple teenagers there. I had no idea there were teenagers, but the way they were dressed, the makeup looked like they were in their 20s. And I was like, no wonder men are having a hard time. Actually,
no kidding. I honestly I think, and this is going to sound really bad the way I'm going to say this, but there needs to be a little bit of leniency in some cases because these girls, they're all over social media. They're doing all these makeup. They're shopping at Sephora at the age of 16. This is also a parental issue. Parents, get your shit together. you know, kind of thing. They're skipping their teenage years. When I was a kid and a teenager, you knew I was a teenager. I had that stupid bright blue eyeshadow on. I had like tissues in my bra to make it look like I had boobs. Like, you knew I was a kid, all right? There was no fooling you, all right? But these girls nowadays, if you look up the Sephora kids, just fall down that rabbit hole. And those teenagers, they're 12, 13, 14 years old, shopping at Sephora, buying Drunk Elephant and Kylie and Fenty Beauty and all this stuff. And I was like, are we sure that these girls are this young? And they need their mom and all this stuff to buy certain things. And go outside, touch grass, use chalk. What are you doing? Oh my God, these parents.
Oh my God. There is a meme out there that it was like 90s kids graduating high school looks like they're in their 30s. Because they're like these baggy suits and their hair just they're not as makeup savvy, and I think it was better off for it, you know. Now you have so many pressures coming from everywhere, and just
and there's this thing going around now. It's like the millennials versus Gen Z. And it's like us, our as millennials, we're aging really well. Like, there are people that come to me and are like, "Are you sure you're in your mid-30s, like almost 40 years old?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Oh wow, I thought you were this age or this age," and it's always younger than what I am. And if you look at this generation coming up behind us, and they look our age at the age of 22, and I was like, "What is is it the makeup? Is it the skincare?"
It's the makeup.
My skincare was, and that's without makeup, they look our age, and it's like my skincare was like, you know, soap and water, and I went to bed. You know, I don't know. It's wild. The whole thing is wild.
It's not just skincare, it's hair care. The best way to tell someone's age is actually their hands. You cannot reverse the age on that. Ooh, that's a good idea, unfortunately. So
I'm gonna pull up an article on this.
The aging of people.
Aging.
Yeah. My internet's getting better. That's good. Yay.
Yay. It's the mushrooms.
The mushrooms, I totally fed the internet mushrooms. I do think the makeup is a huge thing. Like, if you look at kids, they know how to contour. I don't even know how to contour.
Well, it's not even, okay, I'm going to show you an example right now. Hold on. I'm going to show you. I love this guy. Okay. I love him. Share audio. Yes. Hello. Why can't I? Oh, jeez. Stupid thing.
Oh, Lance also says their knees also give away their age. Interesting.
Their knees? What? Is that a thing? Why can't I make you small? What the hell?
I don't know if knees are a thing, but I could see it.
Okay. Here we go.
Z is like aging really rapidly.
It is mainly because of the stress. Come here.
Okay, but I don't care what he's saying. This man, this very adorable. We love him. He's hilarious. He finds anything on the internet. He knows all the fast food secrets. Jordan, he is mid-20s. That man just turned 25. He looks like he's 36 years old. But this is what we're talking about.
Beard, though. It's the beard.
He doesn't wear makeup. He doesn't have any of that stuff. I was like, he literally was like, no, I was born in this year. And he had to show his license without, like, obviously the personal information on his birth year, because none of us believed him. But this is what we're talking about. He's Gen Z. And he looks my age. He looks as old as I do. And he's just turned 25. He's a baby. He just turned 25. It's wild.
I think if he shaved, he looked younger. Just saying. Maybe. A lot of guys who have beards, they look older.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Beards are going to make you look older. Anyway, but I was like, this is a thing. There was one guy, an Asian guy, that was talking about this very thing, and a girl stitched him on TikTok, and I would have to find the video. It would take me a rabbit hole, but she stitched him, and she was making fun of him, and it was like, you look 35. You look 35. You guys think that you look good, but you look your age. And the guy was like, you also look 35 is my point. I am 35, so I hope I look 35, but you look 35 and you're 22. And I was like, holy crap. I don't know what's going on this poor generation behind us. I don't know if it's the over skincare. I don't know if it's the overuse of makeup at such a young age, and that's aging the skin.
You need to wash your face.
No idea, but it's wild. You guys want to go down a rabbit hole? Google that. I'm telling you right now, Google it. The difference, the Gen Z age and stuff. It's wild to see these kids, and I feel bad for them. I feel awful for them. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, mid-30s. No, he just turned 25. We love him. Jordan the Stallion.
I
Shut up.
also
But yeah.
think that there's a possibility with
Crazy.
social media being where it is, they grew up with it from such a young age and they felt that stress, that fight or flight from when they were really, really, really young versus us. We
Maybe.
kind of grew up with the introduction of it. So we didn't grow up our whole lives with social media and trying to be like, oh my God, I want to be an influencer. YouTuber
Yeah,
and all that
maybe.
sort of stuff. So it could be a possibility of a reason why, but I think there's a multitude of reasons, not just one.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. It's just wild. I'm like, so if you're interested in falling down that rabbit hole, Carmen, I could see you falling down this rabbit hole. I'm telling you, just you're like, and I never noticed it until I saw the Asian guy do it, and the girl stitched him, and she was overweight too, which obviously doesn't help when you're a certain weight. Like, you just look dragged anyway, but that's anybody. And she was like, "Oh, you look your age. You look 35. You thought you did something, blah, blah, blah." And he responded to her and was like, "That's because I am. You just turned 22 and you look 35. That's the point I'm trying to make. You just proved my point." I was like, oh my God. and Jordan, that adorable black man that we all love. 25. It's like, wow, damn. I thought he was my age. Holy crap. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. Fall down that rabbit hole, y'all.
Your only rant,
Probably
depending on
not.
what we see, because we got a couple other things here. Now,
Gen
I did.
Gen Z's not okay.
Gen Z is definitely not okay. I mean, millennials are not okay. I think it gets progressively worse
But
and
we
worse.
look
the
great
generation.
while being not okay.
I would hope so. I hope so. It's fine if I don't. You know, it's fine.
It's take more Lion's Mane. It's fine.
Yeah, I just need my brain to work better. Should just take
Me
this whole
too.
bottle.
Chug it.
Well, actually, because I've gone back on keto, I had such bad brain fog the last couple days. And I've been having to drink a lot of electrolytes so that my body could get used to it again. And I've been peeing so much. It's been horrible. Horrible. Yeah. Yeah. I get worried all the time. So yes. Boga Slawa for $2 says, I was exercising 2 hours a day, 6 times a week. She was my boss.
Oh, the 35-year-old. I was like, what are you? That took me a minute. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, okay.
Oh
Well,
my
good for
God.
you.
Wait, so she was your boss and she made you work out?
Oh, I bet she did.
2 hours a day, 6 times a week? Dang, boy. Oh my God. Yep.
Magical. Wow.
There's studies where 19-year-olds and like close to menopause women, that's like a good match for libido. So
That makes sense. Yeah. I think there's studies done on that, isn't there?
yeah. So Boga says no, she liked that I was. Oh, okay. It wasn't the bounce chicka wow wow part. Okay.
2 hours. Dang. Hope you have a lot of
That's
water.
a long time. John says, isn't this part of girls aging faster now, having periods earlier and earlier due to several things like obesity rates and chemicals introduced in the environment?
Maybe.
Possibly
It could honestly be.
another
It
reason.
could be a big combination. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's likely a combination of things. Nothing is as easy as this is because of this.
Yeah.
You know, like global warming. There's a multitude of reasons why people are saying it's global warming, but you know,
We've been global warming since I was, we were supposed to be dead like 10 years ago. Where is it? No. Anyway.
Yep. All right. So our next topic, when I saw this, I died because I think this is funny. Our open relationship was great until he cheated on me.
We gotta read the comments on this one at some point because I don't even know. The only thing I have a question on is how is that cheating?
I think it depends on what rules you had set out, I suppose.
It says opens our relationship temporarily. How long is temporarily? Did you
like just 1 week, 1 weekend. That does not make sense to me. So before my vacation, I asked my boyfriend to open a relationship temporarily. Now he's regularly having sex with some girl in our apartment, and I'm heartbroken.
Oh, okay. So you went on vacation and you wanted the open relationship so that you could fool around.
And then he
he was
found
like,
another
"Okay."
girl to do it with, and
But
you're heartbroken.
while you're on vacation, he's got some other chippy because he was like, heck yeah, I want to open our relationship. I want to get laid while you're gone because otherwise that's gonna suck.
You're getting
you're
laid,
back.
so I'm gonna get laid.
Yeah.
And
I have questions.
it just
It's not cheating on you.
it's not, and maybe you should have put some rules and some stipulations on this open relationship, because if you did, you wouldn't be in this situation. Hi, Joe. Is your hair blue now? It's
Yes.
actually purple, but because of the tone and lighting in here, it
I'm
ends up
trying to
looking
convince
blue.
her to keep it blue. It's so pretty, but she's not gonna do it because she doesn't listen to me anymore. It's fine.
Yeah. I listen. Shush you. But yeah, I think this is one of those weird things, is like, if you wanted an open relationship and you wanted to go outside the bounds of that relationship, you have to know the consequences. It's not just you. And this is a very like selfish thought. It's like, okay, I'm going on vacation. I want to F a dude. Okay, great. But your boyfriend, what is he going to do? Are you going to be okay with that? It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? Very, oh my God, my brain is not functioning anymore. Mushrooms. It's
No
one-sided.
more. We need more lion's mane.
Yeah, more lion's mane mushrooms. But anyways, so you have to expect it. If you open it up, he's going to do the same thing. Otherwise,
Either way, not cheating.
yes, thank you, Imran. Hypocritical and a double standard.
There you are.
Thank you.
One of the two.
The
Both.
chat is my brain. It's both, actually. Yeah, it's very hypocritical that she wants an open relationship, and it probably was just for her. She didn't think that he would be able to find someone, which is sad. So the rubbers on the other, what?
Instead of the shoes on the other foot.
Oh my God.
All right,
Okay.
anyway.
So I did find an article here. Is there such thing as cheating in an open relationship? Just out of curiosity. Let's see what British Vogue has to say. I had always figured that cheating on my partner was sort of impossible since we opened a relationship. Before, when we were monogamous, the parameters of what was and was not cheating were incredibly clear. No sleeping with other people. Flirting for us is fine. Corn for us is fine. But now we did the thing we didn't used to do. In fact, not only did we sleep with other people, we developed long-term sexual and emotional connections with people too. And we told each other all about it. Oh, that just seems so too much.
I don't want to know.
About this, or just in general?
No, like if I was them, I would not want to know.
In this open relationship. I mean, I wouldn't even be in that relationship.
Maybe if I was, I want to know.
Yeah. It's better to not know. I mean, you always wonder, but it's probably easier. We had worked hard together to make something flexible and something more fun and more love at its heart than what we had landed on in our version of monogamy. Sex before we went open had in some ways become a site of tension. So it became a priority, a central tenet, if you will, that we felt free to sexually express ourselves, to follow and explore our desires. So I'd never even thought about cheating because by definition, surely it didn't exist. So how was it that we were here in our
Bless.
excuse me.
Bless.
I'm sorry. So how was it that we were here in our bedroom after a Saturday night out clubbing and my partner was looking at me with watery eyes and telling me he felt cheated on? Because you were physically and mentally committed to someone else, perhaps?
But wasn't he too, or didn't she say they both were?
I thought they both were.
I'm so confused.
Okay. Well, let's see what he has to say. Because I had sort of cheated on him, and I sort of known I was doing it too. Not cheating, but a sexy betrayal, perhaps. I didn't necessarily derive pleasure from that fact. Instead, and perhaps this is just as bad, I just didn't think about him. I was having great sex with someone I was really into. See, in our open relationship, we have one rule: no sleeping with someone else in our bed. We tried it once at the very beginning. I smelled someone else's cologne on my pillow. And suddenly the knowledge that
Cologne?
someone. Oh, you're right.
I was like, well, oh, so he swings
Uh,
both ways. Wow.
oh my. Oh my.
Yeah.
This is getting salacious now.
Women wear perfume. Fun fact: men wear cologne. Excuse me. You're just gonna drop that bomb casually.
Wow. And I totally didn't even see that. Oh my God. Okay. I think this is getting into territory I'm not comfortable with personally, but you know. The writer is a dude.
Oh, okay.
Tom. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Woo!
I was like, ma'am.
Not ma'am, man.
Man.
Suddenly, the knowledge that someone who wasn't me had lain in this bed rendered me really surprisingly sad for a few weeks. And so we stopped doing that, my partner obliging without a second of resistance. Then 4 years passed and many lovers, but never in our bed. This was your rule, my partner rightly said after I told him about the guy I'd brought back to our place. Oh no. Perhaps I told him way too casually, sort of off the cuff in my defense. And as I reminded my partner, we'd been talking recently about perhaps changing our bedroom rule. Be warned, those of you who are toying with openness, find a place to F is obstacle number 2 in all of this. Number 1 is working out schedules. It's all just quite a lot of admin, really. So a lot of admin to be in an open relationship. Hey, you can do what you want in an open relationship. If the rules be not in your own bed, those are the rules. So you gone done effed up, bringing another man back to your bed that you made the rule for.
Yeah, that's the rule.
No one's fault but you, buddy.
Yeah. Follow the rule.
So that's all you had to do. I mean, like he said earlier, the rules of the being in a monogamous relationship are very clear. Whereas that you had one rule. So, oh well. Here we are in the heart of the drama, much, much more drama than when I told him equally as casually that I had felt feelings for someone else. My partner explained that just because we floated a change, I wasn't free to act on it. He wasn't actually mad or upset I'd slept with someone else, or ultimately that it had been in our bed. It seemed as we got to the bottom of it that what had upset him was that I had removed his agency over a choice that ultimately protects us both. In monogamy, the protective choice is not sleep with someone. Our one protection, our one control rule was about not sleeping with others in our bed. It was the outer perimeter of our trust. It had formed a small but necessary bedrock, an acknowledgement that in all this freedom, we kept one thing sacred. He told me he felt I prioritized my libido over his feelings, which I had. Well,
because you broke the rule.
There we go. You suck for bringing a man.
And you were too stupid to not wash the sheets afterwards.
Yeah, buddy, you could have changed the sheets so quickly. You could have done it on the couch. You didn't have to do it in the bed. You have a couch, right? You have a car.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What about the other dude's house? Does he not have a place that you can go back to? I don't know. I told him I felt sorry, that I felt guilty, which didn't really help. And I told him I understood, but I felt surprised that he had used the term cheating. Once the fight was over, I wondered what it was about this incident that made it cheating rather than, say, breaking a rule. Okay. Before we continue, do you consider this cheating based on the rules that they had said, or would this just be breaking a rule?
I mean, I don't consider open relationships cheating in general, but I think what he means is that made it personal, right? That's our bed. that's our space, that's our intimate area, and you brought somebody else into it.
I'd say
Do I
that's
agree?
cheating.
I don't know. I don't know that I agree that's cheating necessarily, but I see where he's coming from. I get it. I see where he's coming from. It's like the girls, and I agree with this too, that say emotional, even if there's no sex, emotional cheating is having an emotional relationship with another person is cheating, is considered cheating, which I also agree with. So I get where he's coming from, but you were also in an open relationship, which I personally don't consider cheating, period. So you had that, but I get where he's coming from, because he's saying you're cheating on me now because you brought this other person into our sacred space. So I get where he's coming from.
Yep. And that was the one sacred space. You could do anything and everything. Like literally it was the most open relationship you could even think of. Just don't bring it home to the bed. You could have brought it home, but not to the bed.
Not to the bed. To the window, to the wall.
Oh, to the sweat drop down my mom. Anyways, and I think it's actually the same across all relationships, monogamous and anarchic, open, whatever. Cheating is when we cheat people out of something, out of choice, agency, knowledge. We cheat people out of an opportunity to express their feelings or wants or needs about a situation, or we cheat people out of the ability to try to remedy a situation. We cheat people out of feeling cared for and protected in the ways that both parties have mutually agreed upon. In all honesty, I knew my partner and I would be okay. I don't wish for moral or ethical perfection from my partner, and he doesn't wish it from me. In fact, in my experience of openness or non-monogamy, it's the complicated situations that seem to herald the start of a growth period or a chance to reassess the boundaries for us. Our bedroom remains sacred, or perhaps it's our agreement that's sacred, whatever that may be. I think that is it. So,
cool story, bro.
I think there can be cheating in any relationship, whether it's open, closed, polycules, and all that sort of stuff. So it's all part of it. If you have rules for the open relationship, which I think most people should, if you're in an open relationship, you know, who can you see, friends, not friends, that sort of stuff.
This is fair though too. Think about it though. If you were sincerely open, you wouldn't make a place like a bed the sacred place. If a woman's womb isn't sacred, why would a bed be? Well, listen, they're gay. I don't know that they care about wombs,
they
but
can't get pregnant. It's a little different. I don't know.
But that's a good point though. If you have a truly open relationship, then you shouldn't, in theory, I guess, care. But I also think that could be like in his head, it could also be not necessarily, well, I mean, he thinks it's cheating. So, but if we flip it to what Carmen's saying, that's my personal space. That's where I have my intimate moment. You know what I mean? That's like, it's like having an Airbnb and then the person like rifles through your stuff, or having a roommate and the person like rifles through your stuff. So I could maybe that would also be a sick. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, and what Carmen's saying, and it's much harder in a hetero or homosexual relationship. What the sacred space would be? Would it be just at your private parts? But
well, in this case, it would be the bedroom. But I agree with you too, Mike. Mike has bad knees. I would say you don't bring them home. Period. That's our space. You know what I mean? We pay rent. We own the house. Whatever.
This is our space, not your.
I wouldn't bring anybody.
Bring a man.
That would be my rule if I were to do that.
I mean, my rule would be don't put your pee in someone else.
That too. But if I were to be one of these modern thinking women and we have an open relationship, my rule would be we're not allowed to bring him home. This is my home, not your home. And I don't know who you're bringing home. You don't know who I'm bringing home. They could be
diseases. God dang. I have to think about that too. Like things just spread so quickly. It's insane. So, yeah. Chat. Do you think you can cheat in an open relationship? Just out of curiosity. 1's for yes, 2's for no.
Yeah. But no, thank you.
No, thank you. While you guys are putting, oh no, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just like, a good rule would be just don't have open relationships.
Oh, look,
would
we got
solve
a
your
mix
problem.
of answers. A little bit of one, a little bit of two.
Don't get into a
Interesting.
relationship. Keep
Yeah.
dating. Why are you? I don't know. What do I know?
Mike says
Hold on.
3 for don't do open relationships. That, hey, I understand that. Joe says open relationships are crazy. I could never. I think it's too easy to get emotionally attached to someone with a physical relationship. I have no idea how these people keep their emotions to one.
Especially
Now-
women. We've talked about that.
Oh yeah, you love with your, girl parts.
We get so attached.
There's a couple that I know. Their open relationship rules are you cannot see this person for your encounter for more than 3 times. That's it.
Oh.
No friends. Keep me updated on who you're seeing and then go from there. Because that way it reduces that emotional factor for them. And it seems to work. Okay. I'm very hesitant.
I'm a girl.
Still.
I get attached easily. You take me on a date and treat me nice, I'm yours forever. Anyway.
Yeah. There we go. Jason Webster for 5 Australian says hi to the warming, charming extra girl and bubbly toes.
Bubbly!
I miss when you call her effervescent,
I
which is the
can't
same thing.
remember what we were doing the other day. Duke and I were doing something. We were out somewhere and the menu had like the effervescent margarita or something. And I was like, ah! And I immediately thought of you, Jason. Like, hey, I've never seen that word ever until Jason, and
This
now look, it's in the
margarita.
public.
Nice. Yeah. Aw, you're so sweet, Carmen. I haven't been on SimKS for so long. I should go back.
Oh my gosh, I know, same.
Psychotic Mongoose for 2 British pounds says good night, X-ray tugs in chat. Have fun. Good night, Psychotic. Thank you for being here.
I can't wait for Mongoose to clip all of my crazy sound bites from my stream.
Every time. Every single freaking time.
Oh my God, Tara Crystal sent me 2 bottles of wine, and the name of them is like Red Hawk. And so one of the Andrews in the chat was like, wait, how many bottles of the Hawk did you get? And I was like, I got the Hawk 2 bottles.
Oh my God.
2 bottles of Hawk.
Oh God.
And Mongoose was like, oh, yay, I get to make a soundbite now.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Hawk 2. Boguslava for 5 says, I see all this stuff, then read of Greek armies sacking Persian cities, taking the exotic Asiatic slave girls. I shake my head. What has happened to us?
Okay, but
which part do you shake your head?
Did you read further than that? Because the Greeks and the Romans ended up where we're at now.
Oh.
With the they thems and the these that's and the what's its and the who's its and the open relationships and the hedonism.
Well, there we go.
Go read it. Go read it. Go read The Fall of Rome, and you're gonna be like, oh shoot, Greek with the same name.
Hot damn. Jason Webster for 5 Australian. When I fall in love, I will be unconditionally hers, mind, body, spirit. Oh my gosh. I love when Jason talks about love. It just is so beautiful.
I need Jason to write a book about love.
Can you write poems and stuff too, please? Copy and paste. Nightmare for $2 says gay and cuck. Is he a congressman? No, he's just gay and a cuck. No, he's not a cuck. He had a man in the bed. He didn't watch.
Yeah, but it's not his man. So I think he's kind of cucky. They're both cucky.
A little bit. John Thomas for $10 says all these articles are BS coping. These open relationships always end this way. One party will break the rules because it is only a rule.
That's fair.
Is that the same thing with like monogamous though? The one rule is to not cheat, and I mean, there's probably a lot more rules than one rule. To be fair, it's an interesting thought though.
All I know is I watch true crime documentaries. So good luck with that.
What does that have to do with this?
You either follow the one rule or you end up in the ground. Listen.
Oh my God. Them's the rule.
Yeah, Mary or pick one.
Jonathan Stevie for $2 says not fat and not fives and not fat fives, ladies. He's getting it now. We're gonna find another way to call ourselves fat and or fives.
Ooh, I know. Gordo cinco.
Gordo cinco?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
is that
fat
like
and five in Spanish?
Oh, I gotta learn it in Vietnamese then or something.
Gorda, I guess because we're girls. Gorda cinco.
Gorda cinco. I feel like that could be a song. Gorda cinco 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 says. I don't know. Let's
I'm
pretend
gonna
that
make a
didn't
t-shirt
happen.
that says fat
Ah,
five.
Valiant! Oh
Valiant.
crap! I'm not supposed to cheat. WTF? Are you in an open relationship, Valiant? Are you in an open relationship? I met your wifey, so I hope you're not. I'll kick your butt. I will kick your butt easily.
What's German for fat five? Somebody throw it in the chat. I know one of you knows.
Where's Smooth the DJ? He's
Where's
German.
Smooth?
Oh, wait, Holocron is here too. I saw him earlier.
Oh, Holgren.
Holocron, are you still here?
What's fat
How do you say
five?
fat five? See, Jonathan says I speak Spanish and I'm learning Vietnamese, so don't try it.
Damn it.
Dang it.
Look
there
at
we
you
go.
dropped it in the chat for you.
Yeah.
Bail five.
Vietnam. Got it. Valiant says
happy
20 years today.
anniversary.
Sorry, only dogs could hear that. Oh my god, I must have missed the memo. I am so happy for you guys. Oh, you guys are
20
so
years is
sweet.
a long time for her to put up with you. I'm surprised you don't have any pigs. You know.
Wait, pigs?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Murder or marry.
Oh. Oh. Okay, we got the German one.
Bless you.
Fettefund. Fettefund. Is that how you say it?
Spell that.
Fettefund. I don't know. How to pronounce Fettefund.
Thank you,
wait, I'm not
Joe.
even
Joe gets it. Joe understands me. This is why I love Joe.
Fund,
She gets it.
in German.
They will leave no trace. 0 traces. And not trace
Okay.
like Spanish.
So it's Feta. Feta Fund. Feta Fund.
Well, that's really the nicest thing that I've heard come out of a German spoken language in a very long time.
I'm probably not saying it right.
It sounds
still.
nice. It sounds nice, unlike most German, which sounds like you're getting yelled at for no reason.
Feta Fund. Feta Fund. Okay, got it. Rolls off the tongue. No, it doesn't.
This is exactly. Joe gets me.
Oh my god.
I had a German teacher. Well, I didn't take German. I took Spanish in high school. But we had a German teacher in the same high school. And he was married to the Japanese teacher that my sister school that she went to. And they could speak to each other in their respective languages, Japanese and German, and understand each other, which I thought was impressive. But it always sounded like he was yelling at her, whether or not he was. And then there was one time she came in, she had the day off or left early, I don't know, from her classes, came in and they were having a full-on conversation, hand gestures, blah, 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 right afterwards. We're all sitting there like, and he was like, oh, don't worry. We were just talking about how we're going out to dinner. Our anniversary is tomorrow, blah, blah. I was like, it literally sounded like you were cursing her to hell and back. What?
Yeah, German and certain Chinese dialects as well as Vietnamese sound like you are mad.
Russian's
like
the same
mad.
Way.
You're like,
Russian's
how? And then you hear things like Spanish, French.
It's so beautiful. Italian.
It's so beautiful. Italian. You're like, why can't we all sound like that? Nope. Unfortunately,
yes,
they do
Valiant. Yes, they were. We probably should be more concerned about that now that I think about it.
I don't know what that means. Second or third of the Axis powers?
2/3. 2/3.
Oh, 2/3. What's the third?
Russia.
Ah. Well.
No, not Russia. Italy. Days the ways.
Getting a Lesson here.
I was talking about Russia. I changed it. I fixed it. Italy.
Everyone in chat's like,
I know. I fixed it. I was talking about Russian because it's a terrible language. Well, not a terrible language. It's a great language, but it sounds like you're being yelled at. I fixed it.
Well, I feel like she thinks chat's yelling at her in Russian now. Boga Slawa for $2 says, Tugs, we must get together to discuss Gibbon then. Is that a monkey?
Or the monkey? Yeah, the monkey.
That's random. Okay. Want to talk about monkeys?
Listen, all I know, the German I love you in German is like
Isla Beach.
Isla Beach or whatever. And you're like, did you just call me a bitch?
Okay. No, I didn't. Yeah, I believe Smooth and Holocron taught me that, but I don't know if I'm saying it right.
There's a lot of spitting. There's a lot of spitting when it comes to German and Russian for sure.
Oh, gotta get that hawk sound going.
For
that language.
I love my German people. I love them. You guys are hilarious. I love you all.
Oh my
But
god.
seriously, you're saying like the nicest thing ever, but it's like, I'm like, it's
so freaking silly. All right, so let's get to so this one got me mad. I'm really mad. I'm mad about this. Legitimately mad. So this is apparently very fat phobic.
Good night, Carmen.
Probably some isophobes. Good night, Carmen. And so this is Spooky Canyon. Spooky Canyon. I don't know. Never been there.
I think it's in Arizona, maybe Utah. I have no idea. That's in the desert.
But
somewhere.
There's this sign here where you have to pass through it, and if you don't, you shouldn't go. Okay, it's almost like think about the rides at amusement parks. If you're not this tall, you can't ride because you will literally fall out of the ride, be decapitated, or one of the many things. So is that height phobic if you are too short or too tall for a ride? No.
Well, and the rides also have weight ones too. If you don't fit, they won't let you on.
There we go. So, yeah. So I just think this video is ridiculous. But anywho.
People said this was fat phobic because this trail has a size limit because of the narrow passageways. And some people were saying that they need to make the canyon bigger and wheelchair accessible. This is obviously ridiculous, but do you think there's any validity to this argument?
Do I think there's any validity? No. This is a monument. Like, no.
I went to the original. I found her. I went to the original post. And I can't tell if people are joking or not. This is where we're at now. It almost sounds like people are being sarcastic about it. Like, oh, they need to redo the cave. Like, that's not fair. Blah, blah. So I genuinely can't tell if people are being serious or not. I think a couple people are being serious. But listen, if you haven't seen the movie 128 Hours, you should probably watch that and then realize why there's a sign here.
Oh my God. I watched it. It was horrendous.
I was traumatized.
But like, look, this is even smaller than the signs.
I couldn't fit through there because I'm fat and a 5.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't fit through that. And they have backpacks on. I don't know how they fit, to be honest.
How can you make this little section wheelchair accessible? I'm sorry. You cannot make everything accessible. What are you going to do for a hike up a mountain?
Yeah.
Are you going to put a bunch like you have the switchbacks, to hike up a mountain, but do I need to put like guardrails? Do I need to put concrete? Then it ruins the whole aesthetic of even just hiking there. If you break the rocks of this canyon just to make things accessible for fat people and for wheelchairs. And I'm sorry, Mark is someone who has a wheelchair. I don't think he would mind me saying this, but that's retarded.
Who gets to do the braille on the wall?
Oh my God. I think someone would ask for that. Good night. I think someone would ask for that, honestly.
How about you lose the weight and make it your goal to do that?
Yeah.
Maybe that.
And that's okay. There's things that I know I will never do, like go into caves, especially where it's very tight spaces. I read a story about a cave adventurer, this male. On the first time, he almost died because he got stuck somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And then the second time, he actually got stuck crawling through a space and he died that way, which is so freaking sad.
Good things. And then that's
So what are you going to do?
impressed they
Tell
found
people
him.
to open up these places? You can't do that.
No.
Who's going to pay
Listen,
for
we
it?
shouldn't be doing this either, okay? The skinny people are just as crazy. That's how you died, alone in a canyon, and you're lucky people found you. Like, what? Ugh. The movie The
Mhm.
Descent, the little under cave creature thing aside, that movie is terrifying because stupid, idiotic people who think they're better than nature do that crap all the time. Now, this is a tourist thing. I'm pretty sure this is in Utah.
This
Might be
is like,
Utah.
you can't make
Either
this
way, but-
section accessible either.
No.
There's no way. And if you
I
break
got
the
stuck
wall,
upside down? No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
this takes away from the beauty of the site if you have to change it. Oh wow.
Oh my god, that
Upside
got so
down.
dark.
Dead Thanksgiving, dude. Who is that? Who are we talking
I think
about?
the guy you're talking about.
He asked
Is
them to
this
cut his
truly my
legs off, but
claustrophobia?
nope, still dead. No, this was not this guy. It was not this guy.
Oh, it's not the same guy.
That he died, and he actually wrote a note for his daughter, and he was found with bottles of his urine by him because to keep warm, your body uses so much more energy to keep your bladder warm. So if you are cold, you should pee. I learned that. Very weird fact, but it takes away energy to do that. So he was trying to live as long as he could, and he actually ended up dying there. So yeah.
And that's the thing too, is like, if you're gonna go do this stupid shit, for the love of God, bring somebody with you. I beg you. Bring a buddy. That's the buddy
Mhm.
system is a thing. For the love of Pete, please stop doing stupid nature stuff alone. And if you're gonna do it alone because you don't want to listen, that's fine. Bring a radio, an actual one that works in the middle of nowhere.
And
You guys
I
kill me.
mean,
People
that's
kill
why
me.
I find it silly that women want to be in the woods with a bear versus a man.
Hell no. Oh
Like,
my gosh.
absolute insanity.
Speaking of the bear women, since you're on the topic,
Mm. What?
the same women, I'm gonna Google this guy because it took me a minute. Saw on TikTok these same women who are saying, I want to take the bear, men are dangerous, blah, 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 blah. Right? F men, they're
Uh-huh.
terrible, we hate them. This man, Wade Wilson, murdered two women very, very, very brutally. We won't go into details, it doesn't matter. Anyway, those same women that would rather choose the bear are 110% drooling. Oh God, why does this keep doing this?
For who? For Wade?
I'm gonna show you. Yeah. The killer that murdered two women, by the way. He targets women. He murdered them very brutally. And they're all over the internet drooling over this guy.
Oh, he's not even that good looking.
No, even without the tattoos. And also, he's evil. He's literally the one in the woods you guys talk about. What? But you'd rather be with the bear? But then this guy's fine. He killed two women in the wood. Okay. Anyway, women are stupid and we should not be able to vote with Pearl on that.
I mean, God, I unverified whether it's the same women or is it the same women?
No, it's the same women. I've seen TikToks, so I'd have to go back, but I've seen TikToks like screenshot that are like, no, we were joking at first, but no, these are the same girlies that were like, I take the bear, men are so dangerous, blah, 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 blah. And they're turning around drooling over this man, even though he literally murders women. That's why he's in prison right now, is 3 of them are dead. Actually, I think 2 of them are dead. One managed to escape or something. It doesn't matter. Either way, brutally, nastily, choking, all kinds of craziness. You can look it up yourself. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah.
Oh my
He's so
god.
hot. He's so
That's
hot. I want.
where it's
We should,
from.
we should write
Deadpool.
a book about him. Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I was
Deadpool's
very
named Wade
confused.
Wilson. Okay. I
Yeah.
was like, why is that name so familiar?
I was
Okay.
like, wait, why are we hating on Wade Wilson? He's cool. And then I realized it was this one. This just
I'd
happened.
prefer
like, 2 weeks ago.
Deadpool over this
Yeah.
guy.
I'd rather take Deadpool too, and even then, it's a little questionable. But yeah,
A lot questionable.
we want to. Where's the book talk about this one? Where's the dirty romance about this guy? He's so hot. Like he literally. Oh my god. Anyway, women should not be allowed to vote. That's the end of it. I'm done.
I mean,
We're drooling over this man.
That's a quick jump, I suppose, but
But still,
may-
but this is y'all want to be in the woods with the bear over men because you think men are horrible, blah blah blah. And then this guy comes out who is a literal horrible person who targets women and kills them. And you're like, no, that's fine. I'll go in the woods with this one. He's so pretty. What?
But that's the thing. Once you throw out a good-looking guy, and the reason why most women are afraid of men is the men that they don't want the attention from are the ones giving them attention.
Yeah.
So they look at this guy as he's unattainable. I want that.
Yeah, because
And
he's
he's
in
hot.
prison for killing people. Women,
But a lot of women,
specifically.
like a lot of women, love writing letters.
Well, I know. I will
correspondence
never
with
understand
people in
it.
prison.
Charles Manson's fan base. I can't. They're creepy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup.
Anyway.
Yup. I think he belongs as like the Joker from. I agree with this from
He does
Suicide
look
Squad.
like the Joker. Oh my
Little
god.
Yep. Look, Ted Bundy had proposals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, Charles Manson got married what? He was in his late
few
80s.
times.
He got married and before he died. I mean, I think he died of cancer or something in prison. They unfortunately revoked his death penalty, but that's a whole nother argument. Anyway, he had fans and got married. And I remember because I got all the jokes like, hey, how are you still single? And Charles Manson just got married. And not only did he get married, but he has a kid that was from that marriage. And he got married right before he died in his mid-80s.
Wow.
Why? Stop it. Oh, I can't. Anyway.
Would you rather be in a forest with Wade Wilson or a bear?
The bear. Unless you're talking about Ryan Reynolds, then yeah, I'll take Ryan Reynolds.
Or Ryan Reynolds with his face deformed.
Yeah, I'll take it. Doesn't matter. Wade Wilson, the Deadpool character, is hilarious and treats women way better than Wade Wilson in real life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So there we go. That is
Yeah,
insane.
are
Women can
ridiculous.
be insane. Men can be insane
Women are
too.
nuts. Can we
But
please stop it?
I think a lot of it is just a very small self-awareness. I'm watching Love is Blind right now, the one with Chelsea, the one who said that she looked like Megan Fox. And
Is she on Love is- oh yes. Mhm.
yeah, you remember that conversation. So watching her now, because I'm at the part where they have seen each other and they're on vacation together, and she is insecure as heck.
Oh god, yeah.
Like, because
yeah.
she's a bigger girl, she's taller, and not like the typical skinny type that would go on a show like that, perhaps, or just in life in general. And she's crazy. She literally will start a fight, or like she'll be in like conversation, like, "Do you like me? Do you really like me? How did you feel about me? And like, you're into me, right?" And she asks him constantly. Though the guy was having a conversation with her, the one that she's with, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this other girl, AD, has like, she's stacked, like she has a big butt." And so she said it out loud to the girl. It's like, "Oh yeah, he just said that." And then he got into conversation with her, and then she got jealous because he's talking to the other girl. And I'm like,
in her defense, that guy, you'll see it. The more you watch, because we watched the whole thing, Duke was like, "What is with these people?" We watched the
I
whole
do
thing.
think he's not into her.
He gets worse. It's very much, you're like, why are you like, why? Which is fine, like, but don't pick her. I think he felt stuck, to be honest.
He definitely wasn't into her. She was very much into him, and she was reading the signs, but then I guess they're forced to be together. I don't know, but she is definitely a little unhinged. He is definitely not telling the truth, and I think a girl like that, I hope she's confident enough, maybe it was because of the TV show, that she would just dropped it then and there. Because if you're engaged and you have to continually ask for validation, there's
Yeah.
something very off. So it
Yeah,
has to be from you or him or both.
that was not a very but I did watch it and was looking at her face, and she actually, in my personal opinion, I see the similarities in her facial features to Megan Fox, like a young Megan Fox before she had all the plastic surgery. The way she talks, I can see it. Like I can see why her friends are like, oh, you kind of look like Megan Fox, and not body wise, not fame wise, but in the way she talks with her mouth. Like I can see it. I'm like, okay, I can see where her friends or people, whoever, be like, oh yeah, we kind of see Megan Fox here. I could see it. Would I have gone on reality television in front of a man I've never met before and be like, I look like Megan Fox? No, that was a dumb thing to say.
Very
But
dumb.
also, in her defense, people made this out. So when I watched it, I was waiting for her to be like, I look like it. No, she very clearly says, people have told me, I don't see it, but people have
Eyes
told me
and hair.
I look like Megan. Yeah, I have her eyes and her hair. And she's not wrong. If you go look at her, you're like, okay, I can see it. She never once says, I look like Megan Fox, like insinuating I have her body, I have her boobs, like I'm Megan Fox's doppelganger. She says, people have told me that I look like Megan Fox, I have her eyes and her hair. He was the one that was like, she looks like Megan Fox. That's on him.
Yeah,
That was
and he's like, I don't care what she looks like. And then he brings it up, and you're like, you do. And because I'm not there yet. When he meets Jessica, she's gonna be that's a girl who I think like literally probably one of the better girls to end up with, because she would call you out on your BS.
Yeah.
And that's more of the type that we need versus the stab you on the back type.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Zoe Deschanel,
I can't wait to hear your thoughts.
I know. I'm almost done. I'm halfway through the season. At least I think I'm halfway through. But
yeah, I was expecting her to be like, no, I look like Megan Fox, blah, blah, blah. No, she never says that once. So I don't know. He blew it out of proportion. That was all on him. If you go back and watch it, I was like,
oh,
okay,
it's absolutely on him.
Duke was like, oh, he's an idiot. All he heard was Megan Fox, and he went, he went retarded.
I do think that she, at this point where I am in the season, which was post first mixer meeting everyone, she seems a little too insecure.
Oh no, she's very insecure. That is absolute facts. Absolute facts. And I feel bad. But I feel bad because everybody's turned her into this villain, and she's really not.
I don't think she's a villain. I think
and
she's just insecure. She shouldn't be with this guy, and she should treat herself with more respect than she does. Which she girl. This is why I do the whole girl power thing. Girl, you're still beautiful. You're so beautiful, and you do have something to offer. Do not get a man to give you the self-validation that you yourself have to give yourself.
Yeah. It's hard. It's so hard. I get it. I understand where she's coming from. I've been there. And it doesn't help that she's 6 feet tall. Isn't she super tall, if I remember right? She's like really tall.
I don't know how tall she is, but she's tall.
Yeah. She's
a
very
tall girl.
She's a tall girl.
I mean, I've grown up being very short for most of my life. So when I became tall, I was like, the heck do I do with this?
What do I do with it?
I don't like this.
Help me.
I'm not even that tall either, but I miss being super short. I do. John Thomas for $2 says reality TV is as destructive as corn is to society.
How dare you? That is not true. It's just destructive to our brain cells.
I think it's less destructive. Still destructive.
It's nowhere near as destructive as corn is.
No. I would say that the reason I like watching reality television is because I don't want to think about what I'm watching. Like when I watch anime or like even House of the Dragon, my brain has to be fully functional. Otherwise, I can't process all the little nuances very easily. And I don't want to miss out on these little details. because there's a lot of details in every episode.
That's why
And
she's
if I have
got
to
the lion's mane.
Yeah, guys. I'll be watching less reality television with this. Also, I watched all of Perfect Match. I watched it out of order because now I'm watching Love is Blind and now Jessica's in both.
Perfect Match. I don't think I've seen Perfect Match.
It brings a lot of different reality television stars to another type of dating show. Like they have people from Love Island, Too Hot to Handle, Love is Blind, just a bunch of the Netflix family reality shows.
Well,
Yeah, you should check it out.
alrighty then.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I need a new turn your brain off show. So
yeah.
I've been catching up on Outlander lately.
Ooh, I need to watch that. Tara says that's what Red Pill teaches men. Don't rely on women for validation. Get it yourself. And hey, there is some validity in that. I'm not going to take that away from you. There is validity. I think you have to be very you have to build yourself up to a point where when you're in a relationship, you're not relying on the person to make you who you are. You're just accentuating both of your really good and your bad, and not accentuating the bad. You're covering for the bad stuff about each other. Like if I'm not good at techie stuff, Mark is going to be the one that deals with that sort of stuff. I'm not good at talking on the phone with phone operators, whereas he is. And then, I have the stuff that I'm good at, like walking on two legs. So, you have to have your priorities. You have to have your priorities. Ooh. Wait, The Bachelorette just started? Oh my god. Tugs, I don't know if you can hear me, but you have to watch The Bachelorette and let me know. Joe, are you watching The Bachelorette right now? Are you watching it right now? John for $5 says women get unrealistic expectations for women. What guy can compete with those dates? Okay, I'm trying to understand what you mean by this. Like, women are telling you what is your base. So let me know if you understand this.
I do. He's talking about Bachelorette and the dating websites, reality TV, dating sites. It's unrealistic expectations because what guy can compete with the dates that they go on? Like, can we backtrack? Gosh. Can we backtrack to where you high key were just like, anyway, I'm good at having two legs.
Oh, I was just making a joke at that. I'm good at walking, but for the two of us, because I have two legs,
I was in the bathroom and I was like, and yes, I do need to watch Bachelor in Paradise returns next year. I saw that.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So explain to me. So when men cannot compete because of these crazy dates, and unrealistic expectations. These women need to grow up and learn that they cannot get a date. Like, this goes back to that video about the Cheesecake Factory. Do you remember? Where the girl's like, I got all nice and good looking and we're going to the Cheesecake Factory. Like, excuse me, lady, Cheesecake Factory is expensive.
Yeah.
As Tug said, really you need to calm down. I'm going to say you need to slow your roll. Like, literally.
Calm your tits. Oh.
Calm your tits. First Asian Bachelorette, Jen Tran, Vietnamese. Let's see, Jen Tran, Bachelorette. Is she hot? She probably is hot.
Where is she from? Is she from any of the other? Excuse me. Any of the other seasons or anything? Also, Noose Trap. I don't know if I'm not saying that right. I completely agree. Outlander is all of the romance and drama, and I'm here for it.
Okay, this is The Bachelorette. I think she's cute, personally. Bachelorette, Jen Tran says she's breaking the mold by not filming her season at the Bachelor Mansion.
Oh my god,
can we stop? Petite little thing.
Oh, I can't with these new Bachelorettes. When I'm the first this, I'm the first that. I don't want to do the Bachelor Mansion. It's just sit down and follow the rules. God. There, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. I just wanted to look at her, just judge her.
Pretty.
She's very cute.
Joey's season. Now I gotta look up who Joey is. Hold on.
I haven't watched in the last few seasons.
Me neither. It's been a very
so
oh, he's pretty.
she's a physician assistant. Good job, by the way. I feel like a new mansion is the perfect way to break the mold. I'm gonna bless it with some really good vibes. And let's see. They're gonna go to places like Australia, New Zealand. She's a Sagittarius. I don't really know what that means.
She's born in
Joey
December.
Grazia.
That's all I got for you. I don't know.
I don't know. I think she's cute. Chat.
She's very cute.
Smash her
She's
pass.
adorable.
Smash her pass. Imran
Also,
says
that
she
is
looks
her
like
color.
she's 14.
She-
I
She's
mean,
beautiful.
it's because she's small. She's 5'2". She's
Most
5'2".
Asian women are small. All right, X-ray girl's the exception.
I know. I'm like
Not
7
the
feet
rule.
tall and 500 pounds.
She's really pretty. She's definitely not fat, and she's definitely not a 5.
She's like at least an 8 or a 9. I don't know her personality yet, so. Oh, they immediately go to Australia. Well, spending that money. I'm sorry, girl. No. I would be as production, I would be like, we don't have the budget. You're staying in America for the first
In
2
fairness,
weeks.
In fairness, the Bachelorette show as a whole is a dying. They're not doing so well.
Yeah, so they're
Or
going to
maybe
spend
they
more
were like,
money? Like,
yeah,
that makes
maybe
no
we just
sense.
changed it up a bit. I don't know.
Makes no
Right after the
sense. This
first
is
rose
like
ceremony?
Disney.
So she
You know?
took like all 30 men. Well, okay, wait, no. The first rose ceremony.
Maybe
the case was, like,
25.
25 men to Australia. Damn, that's a bold move.
And production that has to go with them, the cameras, the people, the producers. Like, that's a lot of people that you need to have on staff
Yeah.
to
Not to
film
mention-
these dates.
Not to mention hazard pay because Australia is dangerous.
Oh my God, you get bit by any type of creature, bug, you just breathe anything in, you're gonna die. You have to check your shoes for spiders.
I
That's
want
scary.
that to be a date on the Australian run, and any Australian run or any date really, is who is going to handle the giant spider in the room. Because if the both of you are standing on the chair screaming, that's a problem. And also in Australia, I feel like that's 50-50 because the huntsman spiders are. Well, thank you.
Oh yeah. But I'm into this. I think she
Yeah,
looks
she's beautiful.
cool. She's pretty. Whether her season's successful or not sure. I just have no interest in watching The Bachelor, Bachelorette. There's too much woke DEI stuff for me. Like, it's fine that they want to be more diverse, but the fact that they're bringing it up in conversations, it's like, okay, can't we just get to the love part?
Like Rachel,
I'm here
who
for
got Chris Harrison fired. I'm black. I'm for that. Shut. We get it. Thank you. I have eyes. I can see you. You're fine. Shut up.
And now her hubby wants like what, 16K in alimony.
Yeah, that's called karma, girl. Girl.
Yup. Yup. Oh, they have
Just
brown
stop.
huntsman spiders in New Zealand as well. We got a New Zealander.
Yeah,
in
thank
the
you.
chat. Dang. Oh my goodness. Excuse me.
This is all
right.
facts. Hardcore facts.
I don't know about that. But I saw you sent me this. So former Miss Universe Olivia Culpo is facing backlash for wearing a modest wedding gown at her marriage ceremony with American football star Christian McCaffrey, who is an outspoken Christian, stating in a later interview with Vogue that she didn't want to exude sex in any way, shape, or form. I don't understand why she's getting backlash for that.
I don't either.
I
I think
really
she looks
don't.
great. It's beautiful. It looks hot. I don't know where she's. I hope she's not getting married outside. I'm hot just looking at her. But she looks great.
It depends on the material, I suppose. So let's see. I think it's the women probably giving her the backlash. It's like, you dress so
No,
sexy.
absolutely.
You're letting a man tell you what to do? So horrendous dress, straight hair, literally looks like an Amish bride. Tell me you didn't put a single ounce of effort into your wedding without telling me. Oh my God, she did. You could tell she's wearing makeup. Wearing makeup,
Also,
her
I'm
hair.
sure that dress was not cheap.
Yeah,
She
you
looks
might
beautiful.
think it
What are you
is,
talking about?
but it's not. Let's see
It's the
what
women.
else.
It's always the women.
Probably the worst dress I've ever seen. So that's a woman. Handmaid's Tale vibes. I don't know what that means because I've never actually
Oh, the
watched
Handmaid's
Handmaid's Tale.
Tale. What? Do they even wear wedding dresses in Handmaid's Tale? No. Good
I don't
God.
know.
I
A
read the
nun
book.
from
They didn't have anything to show.
Exorcism. Wow, that's so mean.
What does it say?
A nun from Exorcism. Nuns wear black.
They wear black.
Okay, here. So Audra says to the women who are upset about this dress, I'm sorry you're so ugly. You have to be half naked and cover yourself in jewels just to get any attention. Yeah, I'm done being nice about this. You have no right to tell other women what to wear. And now nasty Audra is coming out. And that's the thing. It's like, so Olivia Culpo, let me see what she looked like back in the day.
I don't even know her. I mean, maybe the name vaguely sounds familiar.
Okay, so this is her wedding or her Instagram. Okay. So she actually had a second dress, it looks like. I think that's beautiful.
That's still modest. I love it. And she was able to put her hair up. You know why? Because her hair was down and straight. You just throw that shit up and you could dance all night long.
Yup. And I think like it might seem like she didn't put effort in, but she got a lot of effort put in.
There are so many kids. Are those his kids? Are they her kids? Whose kids are those?
So this is her just kind of on Instagram. She does wear a lot less clothing than usual.
Yeah, but overall, those are just like bathing suits. Okay, fine. That's how you look at a bathing suit. She is very clothed, I think, overall. You know, that's a model photo. She didn't pick the outfit. That's a model photo. She didn't pick the outfit. That's, you know what I mean? The designers pick these outfits. Look at that dress. That's so cute.
That is
Everything
cute.
that she's wearing on her own is
still rather
think,
conservative.
rather modest. Yeah.
Ooh.
And who cares? Maybe she didn't think that way. Then she met this man and now she does think that way and she's changed her ways. Is that not what you all want? Can you pick a side for the love of Pete?
Let's see this picture here. I'm actually really shook and disgusted at the amount of negative comments. Okay. Oh God, this one has 847 likes. Dang. Once you hear why she chose to dress, I feel like it makes more sense for those negative comments out there. She works so many fancy, beautiful, sparkly gowns in her career. She wanted her wedding to feel more different. She also said now her husband loves most when she looks classy or timeless, so the dress is perfect. She looks incredible and it looks like it didn't take much effort at all. Just stunning. Now, this reminds me of like,
I love that.
not that Meghan Markle is one of my favorites, but like, you know, any of the royal weddings, when they put on that dress, it is very modest compared to what you normally see them in. And especially Meghan Markle, who obviously was part of Hollywood, and you don't get to choose exactly what you wear most of the time.
Yeah.
Pencil skirts, plunging blouses. And so I see why putting on something like this, it's like, it seems like you're being hypocritical, but like, that's her wedding dress. She chose it. Why is that such a bad thing? Because people perceive it because a man told her not to? No, someone can make a choice to do that.
Yeah. If I remember right, Princess Kate's dress was rather simple too. It's been a while.
Both of them, very simple. They covered a lot. And I mean, this is still more form-fitting than Kate's or Meghan's.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So,
and I love that her reasoning, according to that comment, is like, I wore so many fancy things. I just want something simple. I love that.
And it was like simple enough and elegant. And that train, I'm sorry, that train blows that dress out of
no kidding.
The water. And chat, smash her because of the dress.
Solely the dress.
Just because of the dress. I mean, it's a beautiful dress. It's not like it's the most plain. I've seen even more plain dresses.
I think so. It's great.
Oh, what is this picture here?
Ooh.
Oh, dang. She had a lot of outfit changes.
See, everybody's judging her, and there you go. You know what, though? She's already married. How about it?
There you go. That was her ceremony dress, and then she had her after party dress, and then this was her dinner dress. She's got a bunch of different dresses. I really do like this dress though.
I like that one too. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, that cake is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those flowers. This probably cost
Look at everybody's like, I'll smash with the dress on.
$5K at least. Oh, we actually have someone saying pass. Holocron.
Holocron always with the passing.
She kind of looks
That's
like
so
Ashley Akinetti in this.
Yeah, that's a pretty dress.
Ooh, this place is cute. There you go.
I want the story behind that. What the heck is that?
the whatever this dress is.
Yeah, the bustle thing. Like, what is that? I have questions.
It's an interesting design. I'm not into it, but she has the body for it.
Yeah, I have questions about the reasoning behind that one. Forget the other one. That's the one I have questions about.
It's like a mix between like the bottom part feels a little bit like a
bodice. No, like a oh, you mean the shorts underneath it?
The shorts underneath look kind of
yeah. I was
to me.
thinking the skirt itself. It reminds me of back in the old days. You put I can't think of the proper name for it now.
It's
the bustle or whatever underneath the skirt to make it poofy. That's what that was. Like. I wonder if she walked that out and that was like their garter toss. Like
maybe.
I don't know. I have questions.
Look at this. There's actually details to it that you didn't even see here in the arms.
Good for her.
And the pleating here is really nice too. So
she's beautiful. I love her. Is that it?
And
it's a dog.
This
dress, like, is that a bunny? No, it's a dog.
Oh, this dress probably cost more than my wedding anyway.
Oh, wait, what's this black and white one? Wait, go back.
Wait. Sorry. This one here?
Yeah, where he's on the knee. What is that?
I think that's their.
She's got proposal. A coat. She has a coat. Oh, is that the proposal? Oh, I thought that was the wedding, and she was wearing a coat over that bustle dress. Never mind.
Oh, dang! Look how big that rock is. Holy crap! It's like her whole finger. So I think she was wearing his coat. It was cold.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because that looks like maybe it's too big for her.
I thought maybe it was. I didn't recognize it as a proposal photo. I thought maybe she was wearing that coat over that other dress change and be like. La, la, la. But never mind.
Yeah, I really like these boots. By the way, they're so cute.
Yeah, those boots are cute. The dress cost more than your house. That probably or might have probably.
Their whole wedding cost more than my home.
Pretty sure.
I also really like this dress.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, okay. We're like literally just going like I need to shop.
I need to lose 30 pounds first.
It's to die for. Well, yeah. Might have to lose a lot more than that for me. Oh my god. I mean, all these dresses could be her wedding dress. This could be a wedding dress if it was white. That's really sexy, actually.
That's really cute. Oh, I like that one.
Dang, girl. Yeah. Anyways,
the two of them in the pool. It's cute.
It's very cute. Now I want those boots. I want those boots so bad.
These boots were made for walking.
All right. So we have one more thing. This is just a funny video. I just thought it was hilarious. I shared this with Tugs. So
yeah.
This is how you get people to do chores.
I love look of fear on his face. He's like,
he knows she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She cray enough. She Latina.
She will smash it.
Smash or clean. I like this game. What would I do if it was Mark's? It would be like his
PC. Oh, his PC.
Oh God, I would not do that. That's too expensive to tease.
Well, no, but you could threaten it. I mean, you know, Mark will do whatever because he loves you. But if he wasn't, then you just pull that tower out and you threaten to spill like
smash it so hard. My hammer.
Forget the hammer. Just throw a glass of water. Like oh
I'm a hawk to this. No, I couldn't. That's literally too crazy. But this is a fun one. We've gone through everything, and I am getting sleepy.
She's sleepy because she's old. That's why she's got blue hair.
I know.
Getting sleepy too.
Honestly, I've been waking up at like 6, 7 in the morning, going to the gym, and like my legs are so tired. By the way, I found I'm at a new gym, and the trainer helped me today because I was struggling putting the bumper plates on the bar. And there's a tool that it it's almost like it simulates the movement of a shovel to bring the bar up so that you can put the bumper plate on. It's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you just
We
like
don't have one of those.
and then it sits on there like that, and I'm like, you saved me, because I hated lifting up and trying to sidle it on. I didn't say nude gym, I said new gym. Adding
I'm
a D
raising
there.
tomato. I'm raising tomato.
Hello. So
Oh.
hello. Tags, what do you have coming up? Anything to promo or your computer? You got a lot of parts.
I have so many parts. I have all the parts except for the parts that make the computer run. But you can check out my Throne wish list. And if you are interested in contributing to my crowdfunding for a new PC, you can find what's left there. We got memory, RAM, a couple of other
Yes.
hard things to get. So you can check that out. Throne.com/thattuglife. Otherwise, I'm here. And I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. And I'm usually on one at some point. No, and that's all. I don't have anything special coming up. At one point, I got a plan with Dan, Mr. Porkchop. He's doing Pal World on certain days of the week, and I gotta like fit that into my schedule somehow. Gotta get back to the gym because I've been slacking for the last week. I've been so tired. Anyway, it's a whole argument. But anyway, I'm here. You find me here. Thank you, Holocron, for my Throne link. I don't have anything special coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just got Thrown, and I love, like, okay, so this hat, Wicked had this, and I really, really, really thought, I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute.
That's
So
cute.
yeah, there's a
I
couple
love
things
Thrown.
on here. It's great. I put
Throne's
some
great.
silly things too, like
I don't have just
I don't think
computer
I'll
stuff
ever
on
get
there
this.
with anybody is interested. If you go to the link, you can like Extra Girl here. I've got other stuff on there. If you just or you can send me a surprise gift, like all kinds. Just keep in mind I live in a travel trailer, so nothing crazy huge, please. I beg you. This is literally my space. So please. And yes, we do have PO boxes.
Yes.
Mine is on my
You
link
can
tree.
find mine on Twitch or on Linktree. You'll find them.
Yeah,
I'm
my
sure
Twitch
yours is
too.
the same.
Yep.
So
Oh, thank you, Holocron.
Holocron's not doing it. Yeah.
Holocron's on it. He's like, give me a minute.
Holocron's on it. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships, for chatting in the chat too. Because honestly, there was I love a good amount of the back and forth, and I think these streams great for that.
Yeah.
So
We like a good
thank
chat.
you.
Thank you, Holocron. Just drop all my links.
And I guess you guys have a very good night, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye.